Time now for our daily feature, Need to Know, where you have an opportunity to ask us any questions about money matters. We get our team of experts to answer them for you. Today, Arabile went on a fact-finding mission with the South African Reserve Bank to answer all your questions. Our first one came from Brenda, who wanted to know who controls the printing of money and how do they decide on how much to print. Deputy Governor Francois Groep helped us to unpack the answer.
The South African Reserve Bank is the issuing authority of all banknotes and coins or legal tender within the South African economy, and we would be responsible for that. So as issuing authority, we are the authority that would be issuing banknotes and coins, etc. Obviously, we continuously look at what is the demand. Bear in mind there is some form of correlation between nominal economic growth and the growth in cash and in circulation. But of course, there's other factors like growth in alternative payment systems, etc. So a whole bunch of factors that we consider in then projecting the requirement of the number of banknotes that we need to produce. And then obviously the banks and the agents would call on us to withdraw.
Our next question also came via email. Kelly in Cape Town wants to know what the Reserve Bank does with old banknotes and coins. Francois Groep again.
When the bank notes come in, they often go through cash processing centers where they are sorted between fit notes and unfit notes. And these notes often are then deposited with us, where we also would once again look at whether they still meet the requirements of fit or whether they're unfit. And if a note is deemed to be unfit, these notes are then destroyed.
A look at the markets now. We start in the U.S. and markets there extending their losses along with U.S. Treasury bonds, while the dollar firmed after the Fed confirmed that it will end its bond buying program. It also reaffirmed that it will keep interest rates low. In Europe, markets there were little changed as they weighed a mixed picture on corporate earnings from various European companies, and they waited for the news from the Fed. Here at home, the JSE put on strong gains again today, rallying to its highest level in 3 weeks, again led higher by banks and industrials. Looking at commodities, gold fell to a 2-week low today. Platinum and oil put in a little bit of some gains this afternoon. On the currency market, the rand weakened quite sharply against the dollar after the Fed's announcement. As the dollar strengthened, it's faring a bit better against the euro and the pound. And that's it for today's edition of ENCA Moneyline. Remember, you can send us your comments or questions via email. It's moneyline@enca.com. Tweet us using the handle @ENCA News and hashtag ENCA Moneyline. Have a good night. Bye.